Part two. This is a big deal, and this is the real spiel. But what kind of war has been declared on us? Let us be responsible. It hasn't been a war of weapons or a war of genocide. It has been a war of history. It has been a war of responsibility and accountability. It has been a war of measuring atrocities. This is where we are, and this is where we sit. The one thing that you cannot do with the Black community is come to show your photo album of comparative atrocities. You can't do that with us. You cannot walk down the museums of history and look at the walls of atrocities against people that look like us and then attempt to show us your little cabinet of atrocities. You can't do that with us. Some people say that you should not compare atrocities. This is the one time that I will beg you to differ. Our atrocities do not live in one country. They do not live solely in the 20th century. They don't live under the hands of one oppressor. They live under the hands of King Leopold. They live under the hands of J. Edgar Hoover. They live under the hands of Pharaoh. They live under the hands of Queen Isabella. They live in the hands of the Portuguese, the Spanish, the British, the Italian, and yes, they even live in the hands of the Jews. Have we been attacked? Has war been declared on us? It has. It is a war of our intellect and a war of our historical memory. It is a war challenging the very nature and the very being of who we are. It is the war of our faith. It's the war of our resolve. Can we measure the pH balance of tears that come out of the eyes of Ashkenazi women, that come out of the eyes of women in Dimona, that come out of the eyes of women in America and the American South? No. A tear is a tear. Do we look at the quality of blood that has been shed all over the world, in Libya and in South America, and whose blood it was? Blood is blood. But we must never allow the story of Black sufferation to stand behind anyone. Oh no. You got to allow us that one. You got to allow us to be the first in line there. You have to. You have to step back and say, this one, Black community, this one's yours. And that's all we're saying. All we're saying is that no deal can be signed without an admission that we are the injured party. That's all I'm saying. We are the only group of people that no one takes accountability for. That everyone says, wipe the sins against those people under the rug. Don't talk about that one anymore. Leave apartheid out of your mouth. Leave chattel slavery out of our memory. Our legacy is this. Our Remembrance Day is this. We are owed much more than we are asking you to pay. And Black mercy will only be this. We will allow you to say thank you in every imaginable way that you can for what we have brought to the table. And then, and only then, will the rage, will the anger be silenced. I didn't tell you to say sorry. You asked our leaders to say sorry. You asked our leaders to apologize. I'm asking you to say thank you. Thank you. And sometimes, if not every time, thank you comes with an offering. Not just an offering of gratitude, but an offering of access. An offering to say, sit at the table with us. You've earned it. An offering of power to say, we will surrender this to you. Because as we are afraid, we understand how you could be afraid too. I know what my legacy will be. It won't be that I signed a bad deal. Because people that sign bad deals are people that say, truly, I was afraid of the struggle. And I don't know where you came from, but my whole life has been struggle. And as the gray replaces the black on my beard and on my face, I will not go to meet my ancestors saying to them, I was afraid of the struggle. I was afraid of the fight. The fight that you waged and the fight that you died for and the fight that you handed off to me. I will not sign a bad deal. This is Del K. Brereton, and these are my thoughts. I hope you're having an amazing Saturday. I'll talk to you later, but these are the things that are heavy on my mind, and I pray that they're heavy on yours too. Our community has been through a lot. I think it's about time that we get a good deal. I'm going to call this the New Deal. I'll talk to you soon.